Hey guys, Simon Trizelian here, and let's have another go at this Syria thing before it gets taken down. So Syria, why is Syria important? Well, first of all, you've got to look at the fact that about central banks. Okay, there are only 3 countries left in the world that do not have a central bank controlled by that big family that every time I seem to mention, these videos get taken down. And of course this video is only for entertainment purposes only. So Syria, all right, Syria is only one of 3 countries that doesn't have a central bank. The other 2 countries, one, if you can guess who they are, North Korea and Iran. So it's no surprise to anybody that this is where the wars and the conflict is actually being created. You know, we're seeing in with North Korea, they're now getting into the Ukraine war, which gives the US another excuse to be able to take them down. And of course we've seen what's happening with Iran, with Hezbollah and Hamas and the Houthis, all the H's. But Syria, Obama tried to take down Syria, if you remember, when Assad produced those chemical weapons and took out a whole bunch of his people. And that was supposedly the red line, which never really happened. We've had troops in Syria for some time, ever since the time of ISIS, and there is a reason for that. Syria is an actual fundamental part of the Middle East, and this is why everyone wants a part of Syria. It's why you have the Russians and the Iranians backing up the Assad regime, and then in the north you have the Kurds, which are in conflict with Turkey, of course, and Turkey has already invaded northern Syria. It's all about the oil fields. Okay, the oil fields up in northern Syria are immense, and it holds basically the whole wealth of the country. So this is why you got 2,000 US troops there. They're supporting the Kurdish Peshmerga. They also have an alliance with Turkey through NATO, of course, but Turkey don't have they don't have any love for the Peshmerga at all. And then all of a sudden you start to see this Free Syrian Army taking out Aleppo, which is the second largest city in Syria, and moving south towards Damascus. So this has been created. This situation is no coincidence. It is certainly no surprise to anybody. What is surprising is how much the Syrian army has just retreated, leaving behind all their equipment, which has been quickly taken up by the Free Syrian Army. When we saw this in Afghanistan, didn't we? When America just got out and left the whole of their army equipment for the Taliban to use. I mean, a ridiculous situation. So I imagine Assad is thinking the same thing right now, as his own munitions and his own tanks and APCs are being used against him. So Syria is very, very crucial. It's also crucial in the battle against Lebanon, because even though Syria is not a combatant against Israel, the fact of the matter is it's been supportive of the IRGC and Hezbollah, who has had in its own lands, and it's been supplying arms and ammunition through to Hezbollah from its own territory. So if someone could actually create a new Libya out of Syria, okay, it's the same playbook. You know, you had Gaddafi as the dictator there. They took him out first day, gave him a central bank, gave him a whole bunch of money, and basically took out Libya's independence on oil. Same thing will happen in Syria. So Assad will be shown as the big dictator. He'll be taken down by the people against the regimes. And who's going to stop him? Russia? No, they're tied up in Ukraine. Iran? No, they've been tied up with all of the other nonsense going on in the Middle East. So Assad's going to be on his own. And I see that there will be a fall of Syria. Assad will be replaced with a puppet regime, and Syria will become another Libya, essentially. And it will be just one more central bank. Simple as that. So that's one of the major reasons. There are a few other reasons, and that's probably the reason that I got my video on Syria taken down, because it goes into a whole different realm. And let's see if this video stays up. If it does, then I'll tell you a little bit more about what is really going on there. And this is something that's been going on for a very, very long time. So digest that. This is Simon Chazelian. Say I'm a former intelligence expert and operator. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I can see through these people. So anyway, please like my channel, join me, repost this if you feel it's got value to you, and I shall look forward to seeing you again. This is Simon Chazelian, the voice of reason, out to you.